Yeah, remind me to make sure to turn Shadow Play on whenever we start the Dark Souls 3. Also, before we started Dark Souls tonight, or Dark Souls,
Our
Darkest
family
Dungeon tonight,
name, once so well
it
regarded,
popped up an
is
update
now
with
barely whispered
some
aloud by
bug fixes,
decent
like with the
folk.
antiquarian dialogue, and apparently some issues with, like, apparently like there's a boss that can like turn your people against you, and if you retreated during that, it'll now prompt that it kills them, which is, which is about what you'd expect from Darkest Dungeon. Okay, so we are sending Dr. Sprawl to the bar. And we're sending, let's see, it was Sway to the cloister. Through meditation. Of course, that's all she can do. As that, yeah, enlightened. Then we had Ashley to the transept. We may have problems with Ashley, but I don't think we'll have her, flail herself over it. Light is the one true power. Light is pretty important. Then we're sending, yes, we're sending Drakenel to cure his. Where is he at? To cure his little friend that he picked up at the brothel last time. Let's see. Then we had Python. Hello. Have we tried a dark run yet? No, we have. That may be something good to try. Coming up pretty soon. Maybe one of the last romps with a level 2 crew through a through a training wheels dungeon. It might be a good time to try that out and see if we can have a run in with the Shambler. Let's see. I didn't have a note on who to lock in, or what perks or quirks or whatever to lock in. It was. Let's see. Yeah, Python didn't have anything too essential. What about Taurus? He's got one. We could send Taurus in there. Could send. Ooh, that's a. Well, I think somebody who is level 0 to 2, and has 5, and has like all positive quirks. I'm still amazed that Vex has never picked up a single negative quirk yet. Those are too essential there. Yeah, Flython recommended lock in quick reflexes. That makes a lot of sense. We've got Mike, got Becca, Hunk, Billy, Jill. So Resident Evil references. Okay. Good quick reflexes. Let's see. Taurus could use it now. Yeah, Flython is already. And he doesn't have it anyway. I think a Grave Robber with quick reflexes is worth keeping. Really, both of those are good too. And that's not essential. Yeah, then we can remove Soft at the same time. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So we'll send Swift to get worked on. Soft. That's even pretty cheap. And then quick reflexes. Not so much, but you can afford it. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, then we had. What team are we taking out? We were doing. Let's see. We're going. The Cove. We're going to the Cove to kill the Siren, because we haven't run into her yet. And I'm not too crazy about this item. The veterans may have a different opinion on this one, and if so, I'm definitely interested in it. But it seems like it is way too risky to really use. Maybe keep it for when we're up against a Sonorous Prophet. Maybe you're doing almost double damage, and you're going to be at death's door and being picked back and forth and everything. And I remember like somebody mentioned the last time that there's a cap on how much you can raise. You can raise your death blow resistance too, right? Because I know you can't get to 100 and be immune like you could apparently at one point. They were sending Billy, Zane, I hope Zane can make it tonight. He was kind of miffed. We hadn't been using him much lately. And Lorax. Okay. Now we take with the handy dandy labels on them. See who needs upgraded. My plan with Billy was to kind of make him a more melee focus. No, actually he was in rank 3, so I think more of a range focus on him. It was Grape Shot. Was it? I think Open Vein too, because it gets a bleed resistant or penalize a bleed resist, and he could do that from that rank. What was my plan with him? I don't remember now. But regardless, not the point blank shot, duelist advance, wicked slice, any of that good stuff. Tracking shot isn't too essential at this point either. So we'll do Grape Shot for damage, and then Open Vein to contribute with bleed. And really might as well get in Pistol Shot too when we just need some damage tossed in. It's not like, it's very expensive. Then we had good old Becky, and we're going to upgrade her healing. Because it turns out increasing the minimum is actually, increasing the maximum is actually useful when you have a multiplier going into it. But other than that, I don't think she really needed anything. Same dodge, protection, I don't really need that. And... well, actually that doubles the accuracy penalty. That might actually be worth it. We normally have her using the Vapors, healing, and then the protection. 2% isn't much, but the extra accuracy penalty and chance to hit, that itself isn't bad. So we might as well. But I think Lorax was good. Lorax is ready to be upgraded. Let's upgrade our Lorax. See, I remember not being too thrilled with Breakthrough. How about... Let's come back to Lorax. Let's see if we need... let's see, stun chance goes up, accuracy goes up. Yep, that's a good one. Oh geez, that's a lot of modifiers. Okay, we get... Let's go back to that one. Absolution, more stress heal, more healing. Vaynard, hello. Lorax ain't just good. Lorax is great. Yeah, I love the humility, and Lorax is so humble too. Phython, the guard combos really well for pop. Yes, yeah, exactly. I was kind of thinking the same thing, with Man-at-Arms or with Benny or something. Yeah, set them up with the protection bonus. So what all does this do? Let's see, gives him a blight resistance, damage, gives the hero stress, heals, and gives him some stress back. Okay. I think it's probably worth it to keep that going, unless we hit a break point here, and we don't. It's still the same amount of blight damage. So we'll do that. And then that should be it for skills. Do Blacksmith. So getting some dropped frames. So far it's not a problem. Hopefully that will stay the case. And I don't think we need to upgrade too heavily, because we're basically taking a pretty strong crew in there. Taking maybe Billy's damage. Yeah. And Rebecca's... let's see, gives her some speed. Yeah, let's give her some speed. And you know what? Oh, she gets 7 HP for that, and a dodge bonus. Okay, that's worth it. We can upgrade one more thing. Abomination speed, maybe? See, he's not going to be subject to too much damage. Yeah, I think we'll do... yeah, one of these twos... yeah, there we go. Lorax is going to be our clutch hitter. So let's do that. Alright. That's cutting things pretty close, but... alright, plan here was to give Zane his 2 padlocks. So transform and skills. Lorax had Sun Ring and Barry's head. Rip Barry. Sun Ring. Yeah, Sun Ring. No, that's right. The accuracy to help out with the rabid penalty. Ooh, Spilling the Abomination is a good, yeah, good for stunning. Good point. Can't afford it now, but thanks for the Thanks for the catch. Rebecca had Junie's head and the bloodthirst ring, because somebody needed to have it, especially now with us being a little low on cash. I guess I could sell something too if I need to. What? That gives her. Okay, yeah. Actually, why did I? I guess I forgot that existed because I haven't used her in so long. 1% drop frames now. If that keeps being a problem, I'll have to restart the stream. And then last one was. So get that one. Get that one. Billy had the Feather Crystal, and it looks like the Eldritch Slayer. What is that? Still. Eldritch Slayer. Oh, it's a ring. Yeah, the Eldritch Slayer ring, right? Because we're going to the cove. All right. Oh, and he's already an Eldritch Slayer too, so we're double the slay and double the fun. All right, I think that'll do. So we embark. We're already heading to the cove to kill that siren. Hopefully, we won't need, things will go okay. I have a feeling we're gonna be dealing with some stress here, though. We don't really have a team good for that. But I think if we just focus on overwhelming firepower and offense and all that good stuff, we should be all right. So this is a medium. Taking, let's see, and we have basically 3 self-healer, two self-healers to some degree and healing there. Vinard, we'll be streaming Darkest Dungeon for the next 45 minutes or so, and then Ben will be taking over. This is kind of our pre-show for our channel, and then my brother will be taking over to stream Dark Souls 3 for 2 hours after that, so about another 2.5 hours. And we just got another batch of frame drops, so I'm going to cut the stream, be right back. We're just going to restart OBS, and that's usually enough to fix it. So be right back, and sorry about that. Okay, let's try this again. So we got everything going. All right, we're going to take. There's going to be an assassination mission, so we don't need to load up too much on finding curios and everything. We're making 2 keys, 2 shovels. Probably let's do. Actually, we do want enough torches to stay in bright light to make the sun ring trigger. So I'm thinking with our 1,000 left, I have a feeling if we're going to be dealing with anything, it'll probably be debuffs. So let's take, let's see, I think, 2 of those, and what do we normally use here in, what are we normally dealing with in the cove? We got some bleed heading our way, I think. So we do 1 of those, and then... Yeah, 1 anti-venom. Okay. Alright.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets...
Yeah, Flyfound points out you can't take enough herbs to the cove. I probably should have taken 1 more. Unfortunately, with our limited cash, we did indeed have a limit on how many herbs we can take.
To shadow my every errand. It was charming then. Troublesome later.
Interesting.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
I think we're about to find out. Let's see. So, quite clearly, this room. It is definitely the furthest one we can get to. Alright. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay. Meet some friends already. Is that the one that lowers light? It does not. Of course, yeah, we're going to be having a fair amount of stress to deal with. I probably should have double-checked everybody's like camp skills to make sure that we had the right ones there. Okay, protection 75, speed -5. Wow. Okay, so we want to. What kind of damage are we looking at there for the grape shot? 3 to 6. So I'm thinking that with the rabid Lorax here, we can do Grape Shot and Breakthrough and pretty much like take care of them. That's the plan anyway. Let's see, we've got Manacles, a pretty good chance of stun. Could do. Oh, we want to buy all this thing, right?
A powerful blow.
It takes 3. Yeah, very nice. Okay. So yeah, actually, if Lorax does any damage at all with Breakthrough, then that's a kill. And then you'll have her do. We're getting more dropped frames. Good grief. Okay. Let me adjust the bit rate down slightly and see if that is enough to do it. Might just have to. Yeah, Ben, you're not doing anything, right, Ben? All right. Let's see. We get accuracy penalty. So we do blight on this thing there in the back. Yeah, the fact that she lowers blight resistance, I need to remember that too. Ooh, they're doing some damage though. I have to use some of her. You have to use the fortifying vapors. All right, we've got the 1. So yeah, blight takes care of that one. Blight takes care of that one.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
So that one's dead. Let's do double up on. Oh, can't hit that one. Okay, it's pistol shot. 6 to 12. That's not bad.
Press disadvantage.
Yeah.
Give them no quarter.
All right, so that one's dead, and that one's trivially killed by Zane. Hopefully, we can get a chance to heal with Rebecca first, and we do. All right, moment of truth. How much are we healing? 2. Well, I guess you rolled a 1, 50% increase then. Yep. Oh, that's right. You can't hit anybody exactly in the front row. Well, lesson learned. I'll just have to factor that in for next time to decide, who does what.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and. Oh, wait, he would have to use Open Vein to hit somebody up front. Interesting, yeah, the fact that the range attacks have trouble hitting that front row. Manacles do hit the front, are you sure? Oh, they do. Okay. Well, I'm an idiot then. Well, in that case, it's... Well, no, we don't need to sandbag.
Their formation is broken.
All right. That's a good play. Good way to start things off. Okay, this thing was treasure chest. It was the key, right? No. Was it the... Oh, was it the shovel? Yeah.
A fortune. Waiting
Get
to
some
be
food.
spent.
Yeah, I need to... Yeah, let's not use that last shovel on anything that might need it, since we may have obstacles we absolutely have to break through. Okay, so we're going to have 2 fights if we go that way, whereas a curio and a... And we know there's not going to be anything in there. So, yeah, let's get the... That we only have 1 battle to deal with. Yeah, Flython said that Manacles is the main reason to take the Abominations. What was this thing? Boss Relief. That was a shovel too, wasn't it? In that case... You poke it. Nice gasp. Oh. Not an amazing quirk, but at least it wasn't a negative one. And yeah, Flython, Manacle's main reason to take Abominations. Got 2 to veteran status, and transform maybe twice. I have noticed I haven't transformed with Zane very often. And then I need to remember to put some light on before I head to the actual the actual fight room. And there was a... Ah, man. What is going to happen? I imagine we'll get bled and then nothing will happen if we don't use a shovel on it. But let's find out. Nasty gash. So nothing and then bleed. Ow, 6 points of damage. Oh well. Live and learn. So now I know just not to mess with those things if that happens. So we're at 66. Let me make sure we're at... Yeah, there we go. All right. What are we up against? Got that guy, got that guy. Okay, I'm thinking maybe you have Lorax open up with Iron Swan and limit the amount of stress we're going to be dealing with. Because, you know, Breakthrough isn't going to kill any of them, and that'll just penalize her efforts later. What does that do? Yeah, penalty to dodge and damage. So... You had one job. Okay, let's see. Tracking shot, open pain. Oh yeah, there we go. Tracking shot to finish off that one, and then buff up for the grape shot next time. There we go. A little mischief managed there. And then, I guess we'll blight the protected one. Then again, we can double the blight with Zane. Zane hasn't gone yet, but I'm probably going to have him stun somebody, because none of them have gone. So, let's have... we're going to have her heal Lorax, so let's protect and limit the damage Lorax is going to be taking. There we go. And then Zane will... Let's see, he's got a 120% chance to stun, so guaranteed, basically, on any one of them. And... Ren will inflict more bleed. That guy can... Oh, she can't... Aha! That's another one of the stress. I thought it was two of the claw guys, not one of the ones that does stress. A barnacle barrier, what does that do? That's the one that... he's like a man-at-arms. Right, that's what he does. Yeah, let's stun him. So that way he can't protect. He can't set up the protection buffer thingy for her. Oh, that even works on non-damaging things. 75 light exactly. That's Lorax is still getting the light bonus. And we'll do grape shot. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's see. We're at 17, 15, 10. A blight will do no damage, but set up a 3 points, right? 3 points. Okay. Probably worth it. Either that or stun her. But our stress is pretty manageable, and we still have a camp we can hit, so. And I'm used at the critical penalty.
Such a terrible assault.
I'm glad we did that protection thing now. Definitely mitigated the damage on that protection thing. That'll cure the bleed. Not ideal. Maybe breakthrough first and then heal up next round. That's a 5 to 9. Yeah, so she's dead with the breakthrough, and that's a little bit more damage on that. Then Lorax will be healing up next turn anyway to do with the penalty. Okay. Let's see, it's 3. Okay, yep. And then any damage. Somebody was moving before him, so he's dead. We just have to worry about that guy who was blighted. So, do healing. Give the Lorax a little bit. Yeah, I think what we really need to do is get the next upgrade on her healing move to raise the minimum, and then we can then that'll be a little more helpful. So we want. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal her. There we go. That'll get the bonus to kick in. Grape shot, kill him. Blight will already kill her. So, I think actually, rather than... Yeah, so we might as well do it this way. Make sure we kill him, do a little more damage on that guy, too.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright. Like that. Then Zane will stun. 2 points of damage. 3 points of blight. Okay, he's dead. So we'd have 1 round to sandbag and get everybody some healing before the blight does its work. You can only move back 2. Interesting. Oh, wait, actually just pistol shot remains. There was a chance we could have gotten a critical hit and gotten some stress back that way, so. And then Rebecca heal. And just like that.
Slowly.
All right.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
That thing. Right. So, what do we drop? We might as well, yeah, let's use up that torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Okay.
We require only the strength to follow
It is
it.
an heirloom chest, so. I said to make sure that wasn't already unlocked.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Oh, crystal corpses don't count. Okay, thank you, Flython. This is why I like having you or Sprawl or the other guys in to all those little quirks of the game math that I have absolutely no means of knowing. I'm thinking this is probably when we're going to make camp because that's 2 more fights we have to deal with on our way to the boss. Oh, well, we got a thrall too. Well, I remember the lesson here. Extreme prejudice. So we've got pretty low bleed resistance. I'm thinking. Actually, that's a pretty decent amount of damage. Plus the people that could just kill that one outright. We know Lorax can take care of this one, no problem. Or Zane could stun too. Either way. So speed 0. So yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll have. It's a tricky one. What moves do we have currently assigned on Lorax? Lorax has Wicked Hack. Yeah, there's no point risking the Thrall detonating. And instead, let's see, we do Breakthrough. We've got, that's 1 point. Okay, yeah, 1 point of damage is enough to do that one. That'll set up that, so Bleed kills that. Okay. That works for me. And then I guess we will... That was dead from Bleed. Blight could, in theory, end the fight right here if he rolls... Not Festering Vapors, the... Wait a minute, that is it. Oh, because it takes a damage penalty, which protection then eats the rest of. So no possible way of doing it. In that case, let's just heal. Sprawl, hello. Oh, Phython said they might, if they're part of an AoE with another living monster. Okay, so basically, if you target if you just target a corpse, the critical won't count. But if you happen to roll one, then a pretty easy boss unless things go catastrophically wrong. That's what I kind of figured. And then 2 points bleed. Okay, we're done. So, up. Then, let's see, that'll heal. Lorax should get a turn. Yeah, well, yeah, with speed -5. So just have Becky heal herself. Adrenaline Rush. I probably should have upgraded Adrenaline Rush with how often I've been using it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright. No complaints there. Even got more treasure that actually stacks.
A handsome reward
Meh.
for a task well performed.
Okay, we are at light 76. We're going to lose that light going into the room. But we should still have enough to... we'd only be losing 1 point of light for burning another torch. We've got, camp coming up, so...
Star is born.
We're not going to have any trouble running out of torches here. We didn't get surprised, though. That's not good. Well, this one doesn't look too bad. So, I'm thinking we're going to... Let's see, those guys should crumble with a Grape Shot plus Breakthrough. 3 to 6. Maybe not crumble would be the word, but... Well, actually, but if we do all of the above... Yeah, Breakthrough will do... Man, Lorax puts out a lot of damage, though. But I don't think you're going to do 11 with a 50% damage penalty. But 8 is totally doable. So then we'll have her do... Yeah, get the Blight train rolling on the big guy. Oh, wait a minute. We've got... Or should we do... No. Oh, Sprawl is saying you can light a torch as you enter the door. After it gets reduced by hitting T, just moving to the clear edge of the hallway picks off the light you lose going through a door. Interesting. I'll take a look at that next time. See if we can do that. Because that would make it a little more convenient than lose that 6 points of light, you know. Oh, granted, that time it's only 1 point of light because, you know, the torch is only worth 25 at a time anyway. That breakthrough. Actually, yeah, she straight up did the 5 points. Oh, not quite enough on that one. Well, Blight takes care of him next turn. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. But Zane can stun him, so then that'll take care of that. Alright. Okay, so we're using... I guess let's probably Open Vein would be a good choice there. That one's dead. Can't really do much to that one with the protection thing, so... Beautiful, beautiful. And then Lorax will... Man, I'm tempted to just kind of straight up Iron Swan, but they'll take that hit. That'd be kind of a waste of time. So I'm thinking... Yeah, thinking just let's go pour on more damage against the big guy. And actually, that might be enough right there. He's at 5. Oh, 1 point short. Okay, well, Zane's stun will break that up and finish him off. So then we will start healing. Rebecca healing Billy. I approve. Or we could manacle that guy. Because what can he do? He can hit somebody with a chance to bleed. Whereas all this guy can do is stress, and then which we're about to deal with. So, yeah. Then he's dead with Blight and Bleed, so then we'll only have to worry about this one. Alright. Which, man, they're pretty fast. 20 points. Jeez. Okay, anyway, what are we going to do? We're going to have... We don't need a sandbag on healing because we're about to heal up, so... Ooh. His accuracy had an issue there. It's not actually a whole lot of dodge. Or straight up kill it. Okay. I am down with that.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven
Okay,
to the mud.
what are we... Do we have anything we could use up to get some of those crests? Could... We don't want to toss that shovel in case we're going to run into problems. I think I might just leave the crests behind, because we've already got 12. And we could use any of these things, you know. A shovel, like, on the way to the boss would be pretty bad. Oh, dump the anti-venom. You're right, Sprawl. We don't really need it for any things and nothing, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Good call. Alright. Actually, no enemies, so we might as well just camp there and maximize our light. Oh, actually, and that confirms... Oh, there's our obstacle, right. Yep. So in that case, we're just going to have to ignore the...
Another mariner?
Because you only have the one shovel.
Misfortune.
Alright. How much stress does Lorax have? So yeah, we're going to have to worry about the incidental stress causing problems. Yeah, no more enemies until the boss, so... We'll also just poke the chest anyway. Well... The only bad thing it does is cause bleed. True, we're about to heal that. Okay. Alright, who's got the most HP to deal with that? Somebody who hasn't been hurt yet. Oh, but it works. for a one... You know what? Okay, we may end up getting taking a Jade out of this one yet. Let's see, it was W to walk through. Yeah, there we are. Ah. Okay, shovel guarantees and has more loot. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I was not amazed by our haul there, but let's see, 50, 20 is probably going to be Billy. 30, 40. Okay. So yeah, I'll have Billy get the tramp. Nope.
Mind that such
Oh, well, it was
missteps
just
are the
damage, a little
exception
distress.
and not the rule.
And we get
Wealth beyond
more gold,
measure,
more shinies.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy
Let's see, and
alike.
this one was a... they were going there, which has nothing in it. Yep. Alright. Make camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to
Sprawl asked,
steal
have I ever
oneself
noticed what
against the
cove
dumb
traps do?
horrors.
Not aside from the fact they have like that weird. Wait, check the debuff it gave us. Oh, but now that we're camping, it didn't. What did it do? I didn't even notice. Let's see. We have plenty of food. Remember to select Antiquarian when interacting with curios. What does that do, Flython? Does she have like a higher bonus to do anything with it, or? Let's see. Gallows Humor reduces his own stress. Chance to reduce their stress or increase everybody's stress by 10. If any like mass stress thing. Debuff lasts 20 turns and lower speed by 10. Nice. I'm glad that that resting took care of that. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, Lorax will not be leaving position 1, so I think Battle Trance is a way to go. We've got quickening, so we can reduce stress. Okay, that's some stress we can reduce. I'm thinking, even if we do raise everybody's stress a little bit, that's probably worth it. Perhaps, well, but it is 4 turns. I'd say it's probably worth it, because otherwise we can't really do much with Lorax's stress. So, fingers crossed, we're rolling the dice here. Sweet. Oh, it rolls it separately. Okay. That's actually not bad then. Alright, and who had the encourage thing? Yeah, there we are. Every curio that pays out items will give her one of her artifacts, but only if you use her. Okay, thank you. So that's a lot of wasted... Does it say that anywhere? Or the Antiquarian? Because I had no idea. How many adventures does it take to die in a pit? Well, I guess it depends on how deep the pit is. Let's see. That's 3, we get 6. Yeah, I think that's definitely worth it. And then resistance, but more stress damage. Quickening for more speed. I think our best bet now would be to reduce. Yeah, let's get a trinket out of this. Okay. Oh, that's actually not bad. And then sounds good. All right. And we'll see if we get ambushed. Straight back as a royal guard. Yeah, I do not know what's causing this frame drop tonight.
The promise of safety.
You know, I'm also just realized something. I think this is the first boss fight we've done in a while that didn't have the collector show up. Alright, so Billy, try that again. Excellent. Let's remember, Antiquarian. What? Oh dear. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. That is the way of things. Okay.
In Radiance,
Alright,
we
I
find
think
victory.
that's, you know, about all we need. You know, it's a little bit of food there. Alright, here goes nothing. Well, Sprawl, yeah. It's not. I'm not worried about the drop frames in Darkest Dungeon. I'm worried about for Dark Souls 3, which will be starting, pretty soon.
And their slave.
Remade the poor girl in their image. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Doctor 13, not too fast. HP 120, decent resistances, but nothing, too absurd. We don't know what she's going to do, but I have a feeling with the Siren, the fact she's alone, it's going to be turning us against each other. So, yeah, exactly. Hopefully it fixes by then. It's been better. I did have to lower the bit rate, which is pretty obnoxious. I think let's do a tracking shot for that accuracy, because she does have some dodge. Okay. And then... I should have swapped out Lorax's moves, because Iron Swan is going to be worthless here. I should have got something that did bleed. Oh well. That is some damage. Wow. Okay. Oh no, not our antiquarian. Lady, you made a terrible decision there. Okay, stun is 50. We're doing a... We could just transform for this. Or get some... Yeah, let's get some blight going on her. And some blight going on Becky, sure. We'll have to deal with it. Interesting, her turns aren't back-to-back necessarily. If I thought said lucky, yeah. Yeah, we could have gotten Lorax turned against us. That would have been bad. Let's see, if we had gotten blood, maybe consider that, but... Lorax said, did I imagine it, or did you see... Yes, you did see some, Not threaten the queen. Some stress, fortifying vapors. So she can heal her, but, yeah. Okay. Then I think we'll do a open vein. That's a fair bit of damage and getting some bleed on her. Probably not going to happen with the bleed resistance, but yeah. Power. Nice. Okay, and then we'll have... So would stunning her break the charm, maybe? Or is it just a matter of time, like it was for the Cauldron? Some super pro advice that we can't use now, but is useful next time we fight the Siren. Sure, Sprawl, and they'll be running into all the bosses again. I'm always up for some advice. Let's say 120, 50, 70% chance of stun. I think it's probably worth it. Excellent. So she loses a turn just outright. Okay, so it looks like 2 rounds, and then you get them back. Okay, thinking. Let's do some thinking here. Let's see, that's 7 to 13. Open vein, 7 to 14. So open vein does the damage and has that chance to bleed. So the debuff didn't go through either because of the debuff resistance. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's see, she has 2 actions remaining. I wonder if I can use the protect me to, but then again, I wouldn't want her to take anybody else over the team. Ah, the seduction attack is considered a debuff. Everybody drink holy water before you fight her. You can resist the first 2. Gotcha. Oh, but 10% more crit on the pistol. True. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. You probably should have just gone with that. Blight is 40. That's a blight of. So only once again about a 70% chance, but we can debuff some blight resistance and get that going. So I think it's probably our best bet there. Yeah. All right, Lorax. Let's do some damage. This may be our last turn before we lose you. So. Going after Zane. Oh, but it didn't work. Oh dear. I guess, yeah, only 40% debuff, so... Yeah, what would have happened with... Lorax is actually a bit tougher to resist. Then we will... Let's see, we could get a stun, 50%. or get that another 3 points of blight going. So, blight's pretty much guaranteed. That would be 3 points. Only 17 HP left. Yeah, and then the next hit will probably finish her off with all of that. That is the last mistake you're gonna make. All right, good hack. Boom.
This matriarch, vile queen of the aquatic depths. She has no place in the sane world.
So, pretty basic trinkets here, unfortunately. Let's see, it's 11 units of food. What's going to be worth more? Oh, okay, that's 55 versus 250. So we will... off chance it matters. 15, yeah, let's dump the rest of the food. That... is... yeah, looks like Zane was interested in fish boobs. Oh, she's able to summon fish bros, worst of which is the octopus shield dude, sneaker protector. Right. Yeah, that would have been bad. I think for the first time ever, we'll go ahead and head straight home because there wasn't any like treasure chest or anything in here. So, all right. Well, that was a successful trek. It went pretty much by the numbers. We're taking a fairly high damage group, but it's kind of what I figured. I didn't know exactly how the siren mechanic worked, but I figured that she would be vulnerable to losing all of her hit points, and by doing that quickly, with 3 damage dealers and then the antiquarian to try to get some cash, we'd probably end up working that out. Of course, then I forgot to actually have the antiquarian poke the things, so. But yeah, I don't know if you guys were here earlier when I started talking about it, but I asked about if you think it's worth it trying to build is it trying to combine death blow resistance, death's door stuff? Basically, would this be worth taking? Like maybe to the Sonorous Prophet or Darkest Dungeon or something, Egomania and ennui. Ennui is a disease. Okay. Yeah, we really lucked out with the first seduction, picking the antiquarian. Even in different games, Rebecca is still useless. But she was useful to us, just not to the siren.
You are a part of this place.
Quirk removed. Quirk permanent. And Lorax joins the level 3 crew. Alright. I think that's pretty good shape. So that is another boss down. More fun there. Let's move Lorax to his exalted position among the third years. And if there's anybody here who doesn't have a character, here is our next batch for. So we got a Man-at-Arms, we got another Abomination. We have some room here. So if you want a character, let me know, and we'll see what we can do about, either we can rename one of the Resident Evil characters after you, or we can add one of these. Yeah, thank you for the reminder, Lorax, to turn on Shadow Play when we're starting Dark Souls 3. But yes, we'll be starting Dark Souls 3 shortly. So thank you all for watching this one. Hope you stick around. We'll be putting Ben on the big chair pretty soon to start. So, we'll take 5 and yeah, be back then.